Hello students. So in lesson 9 we have completed half of the portions. So again we have to start same lesson but others paragraph. We have completed the personal communications. Now today onwards we will start mass communication. Some means of communication send messages to a large number of people at the same time. They are called means of mass communication or mass media. Example: radio, television, newspapers, magazines, cinema, and other advertisements are the main means of mass communication. So here what we understand, personal communication we are sending to only one person, okay, that is called personal communication, or two person. But in mass communication we can share our ideas, views, information or other information into a large number of peoples at the same time. You just keep in mind, we are sending messages, okay, for a whole number of peoples or a large number of peoples at the same time. Understand? That is called the mass media or the mass communication. So what is the example of mass communication? Radio, television, newspaper, magazine, cinema and advertisement. Radio gives news at a particular time, and that news flash to everyone, not only one. So that radio gives news for everyone at a time. Television, any of the shows or movies or musics, they shows at a time to everyone. Same newspaper, it will print it for everyone at a time. Magazines, cinema, advertisements, these are shows or gives messages to all, okay, at a same time. That is called the mass communication. So first one is the example of mass communication is radio. Radio is the first wireless means of communication. It was invented by Guglielmo Marconi in 1886. Radio broadcast were news, educational and entertaining programs all over the world. Even illiterate people can learn many things with the help of a radio. Radio broadcast in India was started in 1927. So radio is the first wireless means of communication. So it means what? It will run on battery, okay. So battery, without a battery it will not run. It means wireless what? So we can carry it anywhere. Radio, we can carry it in anywhere. So many of the radios nowadays has come, so we can use with a battery or in electric. So before it was comes for what? Battery radio. So it was wireless. So through this many of the illiterate people also can learn many of the things at a time. If the radio gives news at 11 o'clock, that same message, that same news can listening at a time in everywhere. Those who are listening the radio, okay, that same messages they can listen. So it was invented by Guglielmo Marconi in 1886. But in our country it was started in when? 1927. Okay. So with the help of this radio we can share, we can give messages, informations or many other informations at a same time. Understand? So that's why this radio comes in mass media or communication. Guglielmo Marconi sent the first radio message from Britain to France in 1899. So, Marconi has sent the first radio messages from Britain to France in which year? 1899. Television. So, other mass communication is what? Television. Television is the most popular means of communication. It was invented by John Logie Baird in 1926. We can watch pictures and get news in the comfort of our homes. Now we have many channels which shows different programs. Important events like a match, parades or functions are shown live on television, which with the help of satellites. Doordarshan or television services in India was introduced in 1959. So television is also called the mass media or mass communication because it shows any of the channels at a time. Okay, at the same time, it was invented by the John Logie Baird in 1926. Okay, we can watch picture or get news, or we can watch any of the programs through this television. Understand? So nowadays many of the smart TV has come into the market, so we can purchase. So it gives also many informations. So here also the most important what is matches, parades, functions, or any of the programs we can watch, okay, or listen with the help of satellite. So Doordarshan or television services in India introduced in 1959. So television services was introduced in India. It was 59. Newspapers. Newspapers are the cheapest means of communication. This newspapers also comes in mass media or communication. Newspapers and magazines carry news from all over the world. They give us information on science, business, health, weather and politics, etc. These newspapers also gives us many of the information. It is cheap and best means of communications. Some important news agencies of the world are Reuters and TASS. These important news agencies of India are UNI, PTI and Samachar Bharati. These are the agencies of the news in India. Advertisements are the latest development in mass communication. Companies sell their product through this advertisement. So advertisement what? So it is the way of information, way to give information to the public at a time, at the same time. Okay, if we are watching movie in television, okay, so it shows in between, it shows the many of the advertisements at the same time. Why? Because the peoples are unknown about that products or any of the things. So they shows these products are that, these products are good, these products are very good. They are saying like that. So it means we are getting information from them also. Okay, so they are giving messages. It means they are providing us advertisements. Okay, now last one is cinema. Cinema is an important means of communications. Documentary films gives us information of social and educational value. Every year International Film Festival is held in India. It helps us to know about the life of the people of other countries. So everybody knows cinema. Cinema is also comes in mass communication. Why? Because it also gives or it also shows us any of the documentary films okay, any of the social or educational value at the same time. Okay, International Film Festival is held in India. So International Film Festival held in India, it also help us to know about the life of the people of the other countries. Now satellites. A satellite is an important that moves around a planet. For example, the moon is a satellite of the earth. Many satellites have been launched into space. They continuously orbit the earth. Some satellites carry cameras to take photographs of the earth. These photographs are used to forecast the weather. So satellites gives also the informations. With the help of satellites we can get many of the news on the through televisions, okay, or through mobiles. So it is around the planet. So satellite moves around the planet. So natural satellite of the earth is what? Moon. Many satellites have been launched into space. So many of the satellite has been launched into the space only, space center or the space station. They continuously orbit the earth. So it continuously what? Moving around the earth or the planet. So these satellites also carry cameras. With the help of cameras they click the photographs and send it to the scientist. Okay, with the help of these photographs we can forecast the weather or the any of the natural disasters. Satellites can remain in space for long periods. We can keep this satellite for long periods. Today there are around 5,000 satellites orbiting the earth. Do you know the names of the Indian satellite? So first satellite of India was Aryabhatta in 1975. Okay, nowadays e-shopping and e-banking are very popular. You can book tickets or order or buy things and enjoy net banking through internet. In fact, means of communication have made the big world a global village. We must use them for benefit of mankind. Yes, if you are using unknowingly, so it will not give benefit, it will give you harm. Okay, so in a good manner only we have to use this internet or any of the electronic gadgets, then only give you benefit for the mankind. Okay, and it has made a big world that is called a global village. So for today only this much only. Thank you.